wider on the front row this week. That's race number 6. Race number 7 in the Trotters, we see the return of the dual into Dominion winner, and I Can Doosit, taking in his last start win in the Group 3 City of Sales, where he's last at the moment and started off 40 metres. I Can Doosit last raced on the 9th of March here at Alexandra Park.
22 and 5. Here they come from the back. I Can Doosit has to go 5 and 6 wide with Radon and Sovereignty coming with it. Fayani, the leader, as they swing into the straight. 250 to go, Fayani, but here he comes. I Can Doosit ranged up on the outside between the two. Radon further back to Sovereignty, and then Leighton H. I Can Doosit. Have a look at a freak. Have a look at a champion. Win number 25 coming up for I Can Doosit, and he's dead set giving them one. Second over Radon. Third at the line was on the inside Leighton H, I reckon, ahead of Sovereignty.
Freak champion, both names that do fit with I Can Doosit. Greg, we haven't seen him since that race in Auckland back in the South End. He did win a non-win pace at the workouts on the weekend.
Yeah, Jeremy Markham got the steer behind the best trotter in Australasia. Nice wee piece of driving, or nice drive for him anyway. Spoke to Mark about him as well. He said he might just be vulnerable this week. That last start winning performance, of course, a national record time. He said he can still win. Of course he can. He's $1.60 with the book, and that workout win he was quite pleased with. He said, look, I could have lined him up 2 weeks ago, the race that Stig won, but he needed to have a break at some stage. He's only been beaten twice, this time in Jess. First up in the mile at Ashburton, and of course his run for 5th in Vulcan's Dominion after galloping was very, very good. He's a winner of 25 from 42. He's $1.60. He's drawn to follow out the fiery Ginga. I said to Mark, I don't know if that will be the spot to be, because although he can begin fast, the fiery Ginga, not necessarily from barrier 1. There's some speedy horses outside him. Dr. Hook will get off the gate. Of course, we've got the superstar, former superstar, and Stig trying to get something back to something like his best form. He's around $2.50. All things being equal, he's got the speed to just pick them up and drop them here, I Can Doosit. So you still have to think he'll be taking out another Group 1. Dr. Hook's drawn up nicely to be very competitive. And the enigma in the race, I guess, is Paramount Geegee, who was very good winning the 4-year-old championship. Not so good last time in behind Clover, who's a $13 chance. And of course we have the return of Springbank Richard, who has a very good fresh up record, having won 3 times when in that condition from around 7 runs. All right, so can he win? Of course he can. Jess, Mark was just, a little bit nervous about him being in such a fresh state, and with those other horses having the run. Just on Stylish Monarch, who has won this race the last 2 years, spoke to Murray Tapper. He said he's got a slight suspensory problem. I could have turned him out and brought him back and had a crack at the $200,000 Australasian race and then the Rowe Cup. He said he's been too good to us. I want to look after him. We won't see him again until next season.
Good on them too, looking after Stylish Monarch, and hopefully a speedy recovery for that horse. The Group 1 Garry Thompson Fred Shaw New Zealand Trotting Championship, an intriguing feature. First run in 1966 when Mighty Chief took out the first edition. Race